It was the Iron Curtain.
But how is that connected to a destroyed ruin just outside Berlin?
Start with all the moms in the world. Narrow it to all the karate moms in desperate need of brown sugar. Meaning you're the one we made my Walgreens for. With pickup in as little as 30 minutes. Yeah! Get 30-minute pickup at Walgreens.com.
As a Marine, I learned resiliency. But when I lost my job, my home.
What the fuck is this?
But one fairway on that backside, and the fairway that he hit, he made birdie at the 18th. So this kid's got a high grind factor in him.
He's got an incredible touch. He's sitting far enough back that he doesn't have to deal with the pressure. If he gets these to fall,
Yep.
Yeah. The thing is, the trick note is to be ready if the guys out in front stumble and not get caught off guard, because the pressure can be insurmountable, actually.
So he's able to grind out of the par. Thomas over at the 7th for consecutive birdies.
There's absolutely nothing on TV.
Knew what a golden opportunity that was. For the first, this for double.
And just a little damage control here. I mean, it's still far enough away where he has to give it the full service. And under normal circumstances, he'd usually just sweep this in, but it's been a very tough start for Harris English today.
It's still not easy. We saw McElroy miss from a little further out than this on a relatively same angle. I mean, it wants to dart left if it loses any speed. So Harris English with a lost ball off the opening tee, double bogey. And he is simmering. Sick golf.
Once you get this putter, and you'll know I have won as many times as I have on tour.
Since Pack the descending
Let's see.
changes lock from 4 degrees at the top to 1 degree at the bottom to guarantee a
Hard.
consistent
That'd be fun.
fuller roll and improve distance control. If you de-loft or add loft to the putter with impact, it will still produce the most optimal launch in golf.
Go to sickgolf.com. It's going to change the way you roll.
Hiring is challenging, especially for key roles.
Finding the right people is a very difficult task. ZipRecruiter finds us the best people for the job. They sent my jobs to the top job sites and found people with the right skills and experience. We've hired everyone from accountants to project managers to field scientists. With ZipRecruiter, we get hiring results.
ZipRecruiter, rated the #1 hiring site. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/golf.
Everyone likes surprises, except when you get a bill that's higher than expected. That's why S&G Carpet offers a no surprise guarantee. The price they quote is always the price you pay. And during S&G's Christmas clearance sale, save up to 40% off clearance priced carpet, hardwood, laminate, and waterproof core. Last chance to save
All right,
50%
do what I
off
can.
clearance.
Played good yesterday, but
Go to sgcarpet.com for the showroom
first
nearest you, or
day.
have their mobile showroom come to you.
When you try the new Tempur-Pedic Breeze, you'll feel how it helps you sleep cooler. So no more nocturnal baking or polar ice cap air conditioner mode. As the Tempur-Pedic Breeze transfers heat away from your body, so you sleep cool all night long. Experience the superior
Hard
cooling
what?
comfort of the Tempur-Pedic
Yeah.
Breeze today.
can
Purchase
neglect
online
that.
by
Can
phone
negate
with
that for
Simply
sure.
And with all of our showrooms now
Damn it.
open, you can try it before you buy it.
Way
Visit us
down
at
there.
sleepworld.com. Well, it's a different kind of atmosphere back along that clubhouse where that first tee heads out. #1 West. We've got one more final pairing to announce.
This is the 1:30 starting time. From Clovis, California, Bryson DeChambeau.
What is he going to do today? We've seen everything from Bryson DeChambeau. The first 3 days, he hit the first 2 holes yesterday. Many thought this whole wild science experiment would go unraveling out of control, but he got it back together. Didn't make another bogey until the final hole of 18 yesterday, as he ended up with
That's a nasty
around
spot.
the 70.
Ay, ay, ay.
bore. Good opener.
Sure is. It's the best we've seen.
From Agoura Hills, California, Matthew Wolf.
It has been 107 years since a player won this championship in his first try. Francis were met to the day back in 1913. To the day, September 20th, 1913. The last US Open played in September.
These guys have shown us a lot the last 2 days, but this Sunday is going to come down to what we can't see, and that's on the inside.
He picks it up right away. Could be all right there.
Beautiful start.
Yeah. Yep, for the youngest final pairing in the final round of a U.S. Open since the championship went to 4 days back in 1965, with the top two players being paired. It's that Wolf head cover on and off-day march. Maybe a march into history. Well, it wasn't just Matthew Wolf who was working the phone. We saw him earlier, smile on his face. What? I got a U.S. Open final round to go, my very first appearance. Bryson DeChambeau also doing some scrolling.
Alrighty then.
We all like comfortable and good-looking golf shoes.
That's
But what
just
was changing my
brilliant.
mind actually helped the golf game. I put the squares on. I gained 5 miles an hour club head speed with my driver. My handicap's down to a 14 from 18 and a half. What I noticed with the squares, they were comfortable. I immediately felt more stability. These shoes are designed with the latest performance technology and engineered to give you increased balance and stability, and in testing, they're proven to help you add distance. You'll hit it squarer, sweeter, straighter, and longer. I love the look of them, and with the extra width, they're the most comfortable golf shoes I've ever worn. To feel good and play my best, I wear squares. Now you can wear them too. Just go to getsquares.com to find out more. That's getsquares.com.
Guys, times are tough, but Force Factor's Test X180 can help us man up America by boosting total testosterone, build muscle, fuel desire, and improve performance. Get Test X180 from Force Factor, the #1 fastest growing men's health brand at Walmart.
Each year, Americans waste over $21 billion by overpaying on car insurance. Enter the Zebra.
Another car insurance ad?
No, the Zebra compares them all and shows you can actually save you money. Compare car insurance for free at thezebra.com.
Christmas comes early
That sounds amazing.
when the crews come home. Give your family the ultimate gift and spread joy, laughter, and friendship.
You accessorize the set? This is built.
With the Cruise, a new age rated PG, now on demand. Go to watchcruise.com. You have reached the end of your social feed. Here's an idea. Go play. You can book a quick 9-hole round with friends and safely reconnect with civilization. Golf now. Go play.
Hello everyone, I'm Mike Davis. On behalf of all of us at the USGA, we hope you're enjoying the 120th playing of the US Open at famed Wingfoot Golf Club. We'd like to thank the men and the women out on the front lines who have worked so hard and sacrificed so much during these challenging times, especially those in hard-hit Westchester County, New York. While sports have rightfully taken a backseat during this time, they can help in lifting our spirits. The US Open may look a little different this year, but we're proud and humbled to conduct this championship, as it allows us, as a non-profit, to do so much for the great game of golf. The US Open's enabled us to invest in growing the game, working to make golf more enjoyable, more affordable, more accessible to golfers around the world. It's made it possible for millions of juniors and golfers with disabilities to play, learn, and compete. It's made our turf grasses better, allowing golf courses to use less water and chemicals. And it's supported our vision of creating a thriving, welcoming, sustainable game for everybody, from the recreational golfers to the best players in the world. So thank you for your support of the U.S. Open, and thanks to our good partner Rolex. The last hour of coverage on the final round will be completely uninterrupted for those watching in the United States.
Up at the second, Shoffley coming off that beautiful save at the first.
Had a great tee shot here, but still left with a very difficult 192 right behind the tee to the wind coming straight out of the north.
Set up for a cut.
Yeah, he's been real comfortable with working it both ways, Paul, which is the reason why I think he factors so well in the U.S. Open.
Faders usually do well at U.S. Opens, no doubt about that. Anything on the green here, any portion of the putting surface.
Second toughest hole today, this second.
He pulled this. He's got to get down. And launched it, my goodness.
That's behind the gigantic elm for which this hole is named after. While he was hitting, this was Hideki Matsuyama giving it another try, this time for par. Saw it roll all the way back down to the front edge of the green. And, well, get a mark on that one.
Mark it quick.
That's right. Because now we're live, and he's got this for bogey.
Oh my goodness, guys, and you can just feel it out here. These guys are getting smacked around on this first hole, and as you pointed out, Matsuyama's putt there for par was about 6 inches away from coming back to the front of the green again. So just like we've seen with prior groups, just a major grind fest going on here, just trying to make a 5 and get out of Dodge.
Look at this, first 5 holes today plus 124. Rest of the course plus 80. It's a survival test at the start.
I think we're seeing some U.S. Open nerves. The conditions have really gotten tough.
On a U.S. Open stretch.
That's another double bogey.
Wow, hopefully there's a big bottle of Advil on the second tee.
So we've seen a double by Alex Noren earlier, a double by Rory McIlroy, Harris English with the unfortunate lost ball double, and Hideki Matsuyama loses 2. Welcome to the foot, as they say.
Wear a helmet.
Back over at the first. This for par for Oosthuizen. Well done. Oosthuizen stays at 1 under. A lot of people think this is the guy to watch today.
Yep. And Xander as well. And they both made clutch pars.
All right, the 2 drives for the final groove. Oh, nobody talking about DeChambeau's distance. Matthew Wolff actually leads him in that category this week.
Yeah, I think that would probably catch everybody by surprise. You know, we were thinking after yesterday, how do you Bryson-proof a golf course? But actually, Matt Bryce is longer this week than Bryson.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, 176 left now for DeChambeau, 7er. Just dropping.
Damn.
Flatted this one down a little bit, shaping it right to left, right at it. If it gets yeah, what a shot.
What a start.
So clutch.
And that wind is pumping. You can see it in the shirt that DeChambeau fills out. Now, here's Wolff to answer.
That is from 153. Absolutely perfectly positioned here off the tee. This is an 8er.
There's that orthodox move that just sets it, triggers it.
This hit much higher when fighting it.
Oh yeah, get that big
I'll tell you
bounce.
what, if
What
these
is
two
the other case?
There you go.
to get off to a good start, they're
Right
going to make it a
below.
4-horse race. So they're going to leave everybody
Right behind the
dust.
bunker.
Hi, Linda. Looks like you've got a prescription to fill. Any idea how much that's going to cost today? The exact same drug that's $10 at this pharmacy is $150 at this one. GoodRx finds prices and discount coupons on every prescription. Just input the drug name and instantly find savings in virtually every pharmacy in America.
Dex, what can I do for you? Here's my prescription, and I have a coupon from GoodRx. Nice price.
Stop paying too much for your prescriptions with GoodRx.
Learning is the source of human progress.
Yeah, it's probably
It has
best
the
to
power
put the hell out
to
of that thing.
transform our world, from illness to health, from poverty to prosperity,
From conflict to peace.
It has the power to transform our lives for ourselves, for our families, for our communities.
Almost.
No matter who we are or where we are,
Oh, that would have been good.
learning empowers us to change and grow and redefine what's possible.
That's why access to the best learning is a right, not a privilege.
And that's why Coursera is here. We partner with the best institutions to bring the best learning to every corner of the world.
So that anyone, anywhere,
has the power to transform their life through learning.
Golf has a power unlike any other sport. And not just because it gets us to set our alarms for 5 a.m. on a Saturday. It's good for us physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It's why every day on tees around the world, people from so many different walks of life will meet for the first time. And it's why we're so dedicated to helping golf achieve its full potential, growing and sharing it with as many people as possible for generations to come. Because we know the only thing better than what golf is what it can be.
Well, Shoffley does have a little room around that big elm at the second. This guy just thrives in these situations, Zing.
That's a pretty clutch shot. That could have gotten away from him easily. Got a chance to save another par.
It's the demeanor to hang around. We've seen it in multiple major championships. And how about this first hole? We've already seen 11 doubles or worse. And we're seeing all these doubles right before these guys. They come out and they've got 30 opportunities.
There's just so much, pressure on these guys that they know how to deal with the pressure. It's not like it, handicaps them to a point. It can affect them great ways, but you breathe your way out of it. In 4 counts real slow, out 4 counts real slow. Everything they do is in a preparation to deal with this kind of pressure, and these 2 leaders have come right out of the gates, showing everybody that, at least on the first hole, they can handle it.
A slider to the right here for Wolf.
Gotta go.
And this is the kind of day, we're off to the kind of start. We've had 19 rounds in, Zing. The best round is even par 70. We very well could see not a single round under par today because the course is turning, the winds are up, it's getting crispier, harder, tougher. Back over at the first. You're talking about breathing techniques earlier, Zing. This guy, just another one of the things that he talks about and relies on. He's very serious. He says, I take an inhale at 8 seconds total, and I let it out at the exact same time frame, 8 seconds.
Well, his lungs are bigger than mine. I was in 4 counts real slow and then out 4 counts real slow, and it does really help you to control your heart rate. And that's a big part of what they're trying to do here. I mean, you can feel your pulse in your eyeballs if you don't know how to deal with it. It's a big part of being great. The greats actually are more relaxed in this situation. That's the amazing thing. This ball might slip a little right, as we saw Wolf's. The muscles in his back.
Hold it all the way.
Cold yank. Ugh.
And while he was putting, this was Shoffley trying to set his par over at the second. So maybe this is going to be the group to watch to challenge Wolf and DeChambeau. A birdie to par there for English and Shoffley. Back to the first. And Bryson will be very careful with this little par saver.
That's a nervy start for Bryson on the greens. 2 fantastic full swings. And that can actually put a little doubt in the back of your mind when you miss a first one. You're going to have a bunch of them.
Pops that right in, so the final pairing with a couple of pars to start things off.
This was just earlier, Dan, after a 305-yard drive. Dustin Johnson played this second shot to the par 5. Front right hole location, not easy to get the ball close, but when you're hitting that short a shot, you can control the spin.
Would have been good.
And there's about 12 feet, a chance for an eagle. So go back to 2.
Launch time for DeChambeau, Raj.
Yeah, tough driving hole. Narrow into the breeze. You can play this hole from the left side. I only played it from the 8th fairway yesterday. Talk about left. Oh, this is good though.
That looks perfect.
Yeah.
There's a big draw up there up against the wind.
It's just hard to know how good that is, really. In these conditions.
Come on. Oh.
Back to 9.
And Dustin Johnson trying to make what would be the 10th eagle of the week here. Nicely done. So taking advantage of the easiest hole on the course, Dustin Johnson back to 5 over. We go to 2.
And Wolf. That looks good.
Okay. Yeah. Off to great starts.
Yeah.
And it's funny, they both said that if they're going to win, they need to hit more fairways. But I don't know why they think that.
Can imagine what they're going to do if they hit a lot of fairways.
It's 2. It's 2 of them I did that on. Fuck it, damn it.
And if we win, we get to tell you how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance. So you only pay for what you need.
Isn't that what you just did?
Service!
Stand back and gonna show ya. I'm Doug and Libero, yeah. You know you gotta live. If you want.
Oh boy.
Time out. Only pay?
Oh, come on. I'm just like, oh, there we go. I'm not getting lucky on the edges at all.
People are saving hundreds on the most reliable network with Xfinity Mobile. They can choose from the latest phones or bring their own. And because they get nationwide 5G at no extra cost, they live happily ever after.
Again!
Your wireless, your rules, your way to stay closer together this holiday season. Switch and save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill and get $150 off when you buy a Samsung A-Series phone. More at XfinityMobile.com.
Stop.
Over to the 3rd.
Shopley left him in a strange spot and is kind of holding the flag here. He's not even going to use that slope behind. Maybe a little bit. Well, he laid up with a 4-iron here on the 3rd. I can't think
Damn.
where players are laying up on a par 3. I've never seen it except here at the 3rd in a clean foot.
Right, this is at 4. McIlroy with his 3rd shot. Second shot landed on the green, but came back down off the false front. So,
and there's DeChambeau calculating. You can just almost hear the calculations going on in his head. He has a lot of dialogue with his caddy, Tim Tucker. Beautiful helm. Standing over the proceedings on the green.
Yeah. So, 10:30. Right, 161 left for Bryson. Playing against him from the right, he's got 7 there. I would look for a shot like he hit the first here. Paul sliding down. Doesn't get a lot of knockdowns, but that last one was very good.
Less than a third of the field is hitting this green in regulation today.
He's going to be tempted to go right at this flag, I think. Got in there. Yeah, he is trying to move it left to right, and it's right of the hole. Oh, it's a good shot, Raj. A little deep, but
Get down a good number.
Recklessly fast. Look at the difference in the color of the greens. You could hear this was flushed. Watch the ball get hit first, and then the divot comes out. That is beautiful. And well, that is another dollar bill. His divots have been as wide as his club face.
To 4.
Rory trying to save par, remaining +3. A little bit of movement to the right. Tough start for Rory. We go back to 2.
For Wolf.
158 here. Eating. This hit much, much higher. And drilling left to the hole. Good shot.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we've seen a lot of guys having trouble here at 3. I hadn't seen anybody. I hadn't seen 2 balls from one group on the green in some time.
Up to 3.
And the beautiful swing of Louis Oosthuizen. So simple, quiet. On the right. Yeah, well, we've got a little green to work with there. Depends on the lie. Of course, that one looked like it burrowed. So, historic Winged Foot, the USGA, here at the 120th US Open, has done a great job of keeping this golf course on the edge, but not quite over.
Sick golf.
Once you get the 600 and you'll know I have won as many times as I have on tour.
Six patented descending launch technology changes launch from 4 degrees at the top to 1 degree at the bottom to guarantee a consistent launch angle, truer roll, and improved distance control. If you de-loft or add loft to the putter at impact, it will still produce the most optimal launch in golf.
Go to sickgolf.com. It's going to change the way you roll.
Fighting cancer doesn't start here. Not in tubes or bags. Not in scans or scribbles. Fighting cancer doesn't even start in a lab. The truth is, fighting cancer starts with you. COVID has devastated our funding for life-saving research. Help us help patients.
Nah, it's going
Donate
alright.
today.
Damn it.
Copperfit Energy Plus.
That's not getting over.
Now with a rich blend of moisturizing ingredients designed to hydrate and soften for all-day comfort.
If they can make my feet feel good after 300 miles on the road, then they gotta be good for anybody else.
Moisturizing ingredients are gradually released and absorbed by your movement. The more you move, the more Copperfit Energy Plus delivers.
They're easy and they're effective. That's the whole point of wearing them.
Our advanced easy on, easy off compression sock to help reduce swelling and discomfort, reinforced arch and ankle support, and a shock-absorbing footbed.
This was something easy to try. Just put on a sock, see if it works. I'm a fan.
Get yours now at GetEnergyPlus.com for only $19.99 or call 1-800-604-5997. Order right now and get a second pair free.
I get compression.
That's not going anywhere.
Motorcycle guys appreciate the better technology. This is better technology.
Oh well. Try to get 1 point out of it.
The usual gifts are just not going to cut it. We have to find something else. Good luck.
What does that mean?
We are doomed.
That's it. I figured it out. We're gonna give togetherness. That sounds dumb. We're gonna take all those family moments and package them. That works.
Start the new year off in paradise. 3 events, 3 islands, 1 Hawaiian getaway. January in Hawaii on NBC and Golf.
DeChambeau getting close to being ready. Will take his time.
And he should, with this one coming down the hill. This will be speedy.
Downwind too, Raj. That'll help.
Yeah, when you get the combination of downhill and downwind on this course, you really have to be careful. You should swing right.
He's playing it way out to the left. Fuck, just barely touched.
Ah, no.
Watch this run.
No, no, no. Bounce. No, no, no. Ah, fuck me.
Wolf is the most entertaining to watch, there's no doubt about it. And Bryson, of course, everything he says is fascinating to me.
I'm going right into that list.
Tiger loves to play practice.
I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
Always something to maybe pick up and make yourself better. All right, Wolf birdie putt on the way.
We'll find out.
Up the hill.
Try to play it a little
just
high.
had it, and he just knocked it a little harder. But
It's already
a fantastic
still.
start for this group, although DeChambeau has a little left to clean up here. All right, these guys have been playing winning golf for a long, long time. This is Matthew Wolf on one of the game's legendary courses. His real different kind of course practice and played as a kid at Westlake Golf Course in Southern California on a par 67 layout, just shy of 5,000 yards long. And then growing up, continuing those winning ways, representing Oklahoma State as a freshman at Karsten Creek Golf Club in Oklahoma, birdied the 15th to win the team championship.
Don't let it define you.
Yep, they have been hoisting hardware for a long, long time. And then in 2019, this event held at Blessings Golf Club in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Wolf's third at the 10th. So many great players at Oklahoma State through the years, and Matthew Wolf just adding to the great tradition there with his fine play. Those are the days when you hoist your bag on your shoulder and you play winning golf. Wolf for the par at 18 won the individual title by 5 shots.
He's still the reigning NCAA champion. Matt Wolf is, as they did not have that tournament this year.
And only 2 reigning NCAA champions have won a major championship, Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. So just more history for him to chase.
Bruce Tyson with a great 3 at the third. Stays 1 under par, 4 back.
The reason he's still reigning NCAA champ, Wolf, because this year's NCAAs scheduled for June were canceled. This guy from SMU, talk about winning ways. That's all he's done growing up. The U.S. Amateur champion, NCAA individual champion at SMU. Only 2 players, in fact, have won an NCAA championship. A U.S. Amateur and a U.S. Open. Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods. So these guys can rewrite a little history today.
That's pretty highfalutin stuff there. If they can pull that off, really impressed with the start. These 2 guys, really all the pressure on them.
Where's that cap in honor of Dane Stewart, who also
How is that a par 4?
hails from SMU and won this championship in 1999 on that incredible putt at Pinehurst.
Asshole.
Fell 247 yards today with the wind. The adjustment is playing nearly 260.
With that said, DeChambeau has a 400 in his hand.
Well, he's laying up, is he? Please tell me he's laying up. Only 7 players out of 59 have been able to put it on the green here, David. Looks like some of them haven't been trying very hard.
Maybe this time to turn the clock back to 1959.
Yeah. No burner towards the right corner of the fairway.
Oh, it's uphill. You gotta give it more.
That's
That's a lot uphill. Oh boy, that was bad putt. Bad read. Didn't pay attention.
Back to the third. And
It's a
what is
lot
Matthew
uphill.
Wolf up to here, Raj?
He's got a 4 hybrid, David.
No, I just nudged that one.
Restart.
Yeah. His practice swing is a relatively normal backswing, and he kind of comes over that backswing line, but then when he addresses it for real, there's the kickstart here.
Oh. Ah. Little freaking cunt here more.
Way in the outside. Way. Oh boy, on the wind was right. That was all hands.
That's alright.
Right there. Now it'll be interesting to
point.
see if there's any furniture between him and the hole over there among the big trees. And on the wrong side as well. It's difficult to see anything there. but you can see it here. Really? It wasn't me. This is one game you can't blame anybody else, that's for sure. Matthew
Oh,
Wolff
no.
in trouble at the third,
Wow.
but still with a 2-shot lead.
Bask in the warm glow of winter lights with Cadillac during the season's best sales event and shine your brightest with the fresh new lineup of Cadillac vehicles. So shop now and light up your nights with the luxury of Cadillac.
Get 0% APR for 72 months plus $500 purchase allowance on the 2021 Cadillac XT4, XT5, and XT6.
Okay, Limo, you said it. But as I spike it, I'll tell them how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so they only pay for what they need. Got it? Did you get that? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This is an immediate alert from Pintus & Mullins Law Firm. Attention, users of Roundup Weed Killer diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and other forms of cancer. The manufacturer of Roundup recently announced a settlement of more than $10 billion to settle these claims. If you or a loved one were exposed to Roundup and developed non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and other forms of cancer, you may be entitled to a substantial settlement. Call 800-202-9111 now or go to roundupclaimform.com.
Guys, times are tough, but Force Factory's Test X180 can help us man up America by boosting total testosterone, build muscle, fuel desire, and improve performance. Get Test X180 from Force Factor, the #1 fastest growing men's health brand at Walmart.
Women's golf needs you to be our champion because the game is stronger when more women and girls play. Become a USGA member now, and together we'll make the game more welcoming, more diverse, more open for all. Since 1895, the USGA has been committed to providing more opportunities for all women, but there's still more work to be done. Be a champion for women's golf. Become a USGA member today.
Hey golfers, steer clear of the winter cruise with Golf Channel's Ultimate Orlando Vacation Sweepstakes. You could win a 4-day trip to Universal Orlando Resort, plus a round of golf courtesy of Golf Channel. With new safety guidelines in place, you'll be ready to experience the heart-pounding adventures at Universal's 3 amazing theme parks, while staying at Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. You'll also tee it up on one of Orlando's premier golf courses. Enter for your chance to win at golfchannel.com/Universal Orlando.
You have reached the end of your social feed. Here's an idea. Go play. You can book a quick night around with friends and safely reconnect with civilization. Golf now. Go play.
Matthew Wolff has an opening here at the third, but Roger, can he go high? It's a big red oak there. Black branches don't start until relatively high up.
Yeah, it's way high.
See how long I can make these holes.
Maybe he's thinking he wants to go higher. Either way, that's
the web tees, right?
Stop this ball is with a trajectory.
4 is a big score from the rim.
Oh boy, this should catch the slope here, which will kill some of this momentum, looping back down to the right.
I don't know. You can do much better. That's
You
an
can't.
amazing
That's
shot.
about as good as he could possibly.
Fabulous shot.
Oh, come on.
Take another look at that one. His hands well behind the ball is another way to add loft to the club face. Don't have to open it quite so severely.
Take a lot of guts to land that ball there.
Yeah, it did. That could have buried onto the left quite easily. That's some kind of
Damn
talent.
you.
He knows it.
That first one was perfect.
Knows it. Immensely confident in
Always.
his press conference after the round yesterday. To the board.
Let's see if Shoffley can manage to drop just a
Hey,
little
hey,
bit to
hey,
par
hey.
4. It does, but still hit some greens in regulation. It's the +1. 4 6 shots back of the lead at the moment. Go back to the third.
Okay, Roger, what is Bryson looking at here?
Well, he can use that same slope.
Yeah.
That was just used by Matt Wolff. Bring it in from right to left, but
Stop.
it'll kill some of the momentum. And if you hit it at all right, it's going to guarantee you some kind of putt around the hole to make.
That's where he's going.
Hey, hit a putt, man. Fucking pussy shit this around.
Beautiful.
Well, these fans, many of them have played Wingfoot. They're just outside the fence. It's the house there owned by Rick Pitino, so he's got a big group over there, so they know a good shot when they see it. Some of the noise and cheering you hear around these houses. This is in a neighborhood.
All right, two more birdies.
Well, a shot over there by the Shambo that they got a chance to cheer. Over at the fifth, McElroy coming up over this bump.
It's a big bump, and it's a tough putt to gauge the speed, but Roy,
Web cheese my ass.
McElroy off to a tough start. No big surprise in this first 5 holes here. He's +3 with a double start and the bogey at the 5th.
Go.
DeChambeau rehearsing his swing there. Really working on trying to swing from in to out to get that ball moving right to left.
the perfect wind direction for Bryson to just let it eat here at the 4th gear.
And he tried to do that yesterday, and if I remember correctly, Roger, he overcooked it, didn't he?
He did. Got it into the left rough. But everything sets up for a shot here. The wind direction, the hole bends from right to left. You would think it'd be a comfortable tee shot for him.
So it looks like it's challenging that bunker down the left. Yeah, well past that, but in the rough. Good angle. We'll see.
All right, one more.
Wolf next to play.
Oh, yuck. We'll get you here. I'm almost better off putting it in the bunker.
Let's see. Wolf might go a different.
Alright, just try to get a lot of spin on it, see if it'll at least settle quickly.
Right, he's going to the right side of the tee box. It would lead you to believe that that's what he's going to try to do.
Nope.
Oh, this should be beautiful.
Oh, get a bounce off that. That wasn't even close. This is going to be an ugly hole. 1 point, that's all we want.
Very different trajectories of those two guys. Bryson launched the ball very high. Matthew Wolf, much lower trajectory. Up the green, who's chasing for birdie. Needs to slow down. Whoa, whoa. Well, we'll see who's Taysen's attempt for par to remain at 1 under.
Straighten that out, damn it.
There in the 4th when we come back with more final round action of the 120th playing in the United States Open from the West Course at famed Wingfoot. Back with more after this.
You hate coming home to a dark house, and leaving lights on all night drives utility bills out of sight. You need the Bell & Howell Bionic Spotlight, the outdoor motion sensor light that turns on the instant motion is detected and turns off when the motion stops. Bionic Spotlight is solar powered, so there's no expensive wiring or batteries to change. The instant the motion sensor detects movement, Bionic Spotlight triggers 8 high-intensity LED lights that shower the entire area with light and then shuts off 30 seconds after it stops. So you can spend hundreds of dollars on an outdoor lighting system, or you can get the motion-activated Bionic Spotlight for just $19.95 with free shipping. Bionic Spotlight is backed by our 5-year warranty. But wait, if you order right now, you can double the offer and get a second Bionic Spotlight. Just pay a separate fee. And when you call, ask about the contractor's discount on the complete 6-light home value set. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-988-5602 or go to bionicspotlight.com.
Yeah, what was that all about? Let's get a look. Go right. Yeah.
At Big O Tires, we know finding someone you trust is key. Through December 24th, save $70 instantly on sets of 4 select tires with installation purchase.
Nowhere.
Get a $50 mail-in rebate on purchases of $500.
It's not going to be fun at all.
Trust.
Everyone likes a
surprises, except when you get a bill that's higher than expected. That's why S&G Carpet offers a no-surprise guarantee. The price they quote is always the price you pay. And during S&G's Christmas clearance sale, save up to 40% off clearance-priced carpet, hardwood, laminate, and waterproof core. Last chance to save up to 40% off clearance flooring. Go to sgcarpet.com for the showroom nearest you, or have your mobile showroom come to you.
At Big O Tires, we know finding someone you trust is key. Through December 24th, save $70 instantly on sets of 4 select tires with installation purchases. Get a $50 mail-in rebate on purchases of $500 or more on your Big O credit card. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Why did you stop?
I've never really seen anything like this.
Yeah, I think part of it, Dan, is they hit their short irons so far. So even if they're in the rough and they're a lengthy distance from the green, they're still able to play an 8 or 9 iron wedge. Whereas in the old days, guys would have needed 5 or 6 irons and weren't able to hit those clubs out of this longer rough.
It sounds like you're talking about some of your own work.
Yeah, 74 and 84, I found the rough plenty here.
Well, you got to remember that his irons, his short irons are immensely long as well. They're all the length of a 6 iron.
Trying to play a cool shot here, trying to chase it.
All right, one more. Be greedy.
It was, and that is really well done.
Yeah, you talk about all that brawn and strength, Gary. That's all touch.
Yeah, absolutely. It's taking it almost like a long chip shot, Paul.
It sure was, and it was perfectly judged. These guys, both Wolf and Bryson yesterday from the rough, were able to control their distance. This is a distance control golf course.
All right, Wolf, one of the shortest second shots we've seen here today.
120. There's the sand there, but boy, you gotta hit a peach to get it anywhere near this one.
Bounce.
Ball's front and front.
Stop. Ah,
What's going in behind it? Is he gonna try to use the slope back there?
It'll come back a little, but not much.
Yeah, they are, Dan. Those fans over by 3 and 4. Justin Thomas from the difficult day yesterday, 76. Felt like he pushed him out of the picture, but here he is trying a little bit of a comeback on this day at the 11th for birdie. He's got that, so Justin Thomas right now even for the day, which equals the best round on the golf course. Nobody broke par so far. We've had 3 rounds in the 80s, so as difficult as it has been, Justin Thomas put a good day together.
3 of them.
Dodo, what about Harris English, the way he's kept his composure after losing the tee shot at 1? Chance for birdie here.
Just done a wonderful job of working himself back into this round. Certainly hasn't been easy.
He's a
But
pork
the
or
great
something.
hole out of the
Butter
center
knife.
now. Just great work here, straight up the hill. To get right back in this ball game.
That's scary. Get some strength in those opposing bums, girl.
So he'll remain 1 over par, and that is 5 shots back, tied for 4th at this moment. So Shoffley try to continue to keep their spots, keep the pressure on in case Wolf and DeChambeau pop back. How about McIlroy with his tough start to double at 1? A bogey as well, this for par. Okay, so Rory able to hold steady for the moment. That 3 over for the day is 4
par
for
5.
the championship and 8 back. Gotta make something happen. Let's go back to the last group from Gary Koch watching at the 4th.
Thank you, Mike. Matthew Wolf to putt first for birdie.
Par 5, no worries.
Bit of a low area back here.
We want to
behind the hole.
be.
And so actually putting uphill across a ridge, then it'll flatten out some.
Sure,
Sure, it is right.
Worry about that
Little
part.
adjustment to his setup.
Get there.
His putter early in the week when his instructor George Gankus was here. This is the best he has putted in months. Sure enough, second in the field through 3 rounds with just 82 putts.
Your number.
Across there, a little bit of a distraction. Start over, go back through your entire routine.
It's an interesting dynamic, Gary, not having any fans out there. I think the players, they get into their own zone, and push comes to shove, it probably doesn't affect them too much. But boy, what a difference not having the New York crowd yelling at you and howling. Whoa.
Do a pretty good job of that thing.
Really? If he hits it, he makes it. Oh, goodness.
There we go.
I think we'd hear one.
Well, this looked good for a long time.
Yay. Not too bad. Could have been worse. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pars for another 20, 40. 1, 2, 3, 43. Woohoo! I think that actually might be my freaking quota. Anyway, yeah, I'll post it up.